Hi besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing a step-by-step procedure on how to achieve this elegant purple. But before we go into the video, please subscribe. First thing first, you fold your fabric into 4 equal parts. I'm using 3 yards for this bobo and I want to achieve a 3/4 bobo, so I'm using 3 yards for it. It depends on the length you want to achieve. Next step is your sleeve length. Most Ankara always come in length 44 or 43. So by the time you fold your fabric into 2 and divide 42 divided by 2, that's 22. So you'll be left with 22 for your sleeve length. So I'm using all that for my sleeve length. And to take your sleeve length, you have to measure from your backbone down to your desired sleeve length. Secondly, you measure your length. Like I said in the beginning, I'd already take out the excess fabric and measure on a particular length I want. After slanting the shoulder, you go ahead to measure your round sleeve. Note it's a bobo, so your round sleeve needs to be free. For the body measurement, we're making it of 72. I'm doing a close-up view so we can all understand what I'm trying to say. I'll be using 72 for the body. 72 divided by 4, that's 18. So we'll be chalking on 18. You can decide to make yours much smaller or bigger, depends on who you're making it for and whatever you want to achieve. Connect all the lines together when you're done measuring the body. Pay attention to this part. I got an idea of how to make pockets for bobo attachable. So you measure from your shoulder down to 18. You can decide to take it up maybe 15 or 14, depends on how tall the person is. For the pocket, I'll be using 9 inch for the opening part. Do not forget to add your sewing seam allowance, half inch for the upper part, half inch for the down part. So we'll be left with 8 inch opening by the end of the day when we're done sewing. When you're done with your pocket opening, you have to slant your pocket in order to make it very balanced. When you're done cutting, use the pieces you get from the bobo and add it to your pocket side just to make the pocket deeper and secured. After cutting your pocket, we'll go to the neck. For the width, we'll be using 3 inch, just like I'm doing in this video. Note this is the back of the bobo. Remember, the front of the bobo has an opening, so this is the back. For the neck depth, we'll be using 1 inch. Then connect both lines together and cut out your neck. When you're done cutting, you open up the fabric, remove one which will serve as the back, then leave the other one which will serve as the front. You can also cut the back and front neck together just the way I did, just so you can have the accurate back measurement for your frontal part. So to get the v-neck opening for the frontal part, I'll be using 7.5 inch for my depth. Then I'll go down to measure 1.5 inch on other part of it, then connect the lines together. Now I'm done cutting. This is what you should have when you're also done. Then you join your shoulders together and fold your sleeve. Now I'm done folding our sleeve and joining our shoulder. Then you go ahead to measure your roundness where your ashoke will be staying. So you start from the first end, then you end your measurement at the second end. And note to always add sewing seam allowance when cutting out your ashoke, so you don't end up with a short ashoke when you're done. For the ashoke, I'll be measuring the exact length I got from measuring both ends on the Ankara. I also measure that length on the ashoke, adding 2-inch allowance just to be on the safer side. For the pocket, you had the extra sleeve you had already cut earlier to it just to make the pocket more longer, and you sew from the armhole past the pocket downward. Back to the ashoke, I'll be cutting out 1.5 inch from the ashoke because I don't want the collar to be way long. It will be very uncomfortable for the person rocking it. Just like this, you add your ashoke together with your bobo. You place your ashoke on your fabric and you sew down from one end to the other end. This is what you have when you're done joining your ashorike together with your bubu. Now you have to place both edges together and sew very tiny. This is what your pocket looks like when you are done. Very smooth and neat. If you find this video very helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.